The man saw his opponent easily smash 10 bricks with a single palm strike, and wanting to know his own strength, he decided to try breaking bricks himself. Unexpectedly, with one strike, the bricks turned into powder. However, the referee had been bribed by the opponent. So, while no one was watching closely, he secretly replaced them with 10 new bricks, making it look like the man hadn't broken any at all. The man, without a trace of doubt, believed the referee's words completely. Little did he know, he was already the most powerful man in the entire country. The reason he didn't realize his own power was because his master had deceived him. Just yesterday, he had still been training at the Martial Arts Academy, but no matter how hard he practiced, the great mountain before him never moved at all. He felt disappointed, unsatisfied with the martial arts he'd studied for 10 years. At that moment, his senior sister rushed over, telling him that the academy had been challenged by the Sword Saint Jack, and dragged him along to face him. What they didn't know was, right after he left, the martial art he had just practiced had left a huge palm print on the mountain. Meanwhile, the man was brought to face Jack's challenge. The moment he saw Jack, he froze in fear. He thought his master was joking about fighting Jack, since he believed he hadn't learned any real skills. But to his surprise, his master had used him to provoke Jack, which enraged Jack and made him attack the man. Terrified, he quickly raised his hand to block. Amazingly, Jack was sent flying, disappearing instantly. Seeing this, the master realized that the man's strength had grown again. Fearing that he'd grow arrogant if he learned the truth, he continued to deceive him, saying that Jack left because the man was too weak, and Jack didn't think he was worth fighting. He told the man to keep training. Hearing this, the man felt ashamed and apologized to his master. Just then, he saw a small bug on his master's robe and instinctively swatted it away. The master couldn't react in time. He was struck and sent flying, seriously injured. The man rushed over in panic to check on his master's condition. The master realized he could no longer teach the man anything stronger. So, to trick him into leaving the academy, he told him to compete for the martial arts championship and warned him not to come back if he didn't win. Helpless, the man left the academy and returned home. But unexpectedly, when he got home, everything had changed. His fiancée had fallen in love with his younger brother, Tom. Worse yet, because the man had been away for 10 years, his stepmother and Tom teamed up, claiming he had died long ago, and ordered their servants to drive the imposter out. Fortunately, his father heard the commotion and came just in time, recognizing his son and letting him stay. But unexpectedly, when the stepmother saw her plan fail, she accused the man before his father, claiming he had bullied them the moment he returned. Even such a clumsy lie, the father believed. And since Tom was now the strongest in the family, he favored him. Later, when he heard from the man himself that he hadn't mastered any martial arts in 10 years, he became furious with him. Tom, feeling smug, thought his brother was a martial arts failure and urged their father to expel him from the family. The man became anxious, and to prove himself, he declared that he had returned this time to compete in the martial arts tournament and become the champion. As soon as he said that, Tom burst into laughter. Their father didn't believe him, saying Tom already had the strength of a knight, and only he could represent the family. Tom proudly declared that if his brother wanted to compete, he would have to defeat him first, before he could enter the tournament. Just as the man was about to fight, his younger sister appeared in time, fearing he might get hurt, and so she stopped him. To everyone's surprise, the stepmother suddenly changed her mind, suggesting that the man should compete instead. She even said if he lost the tournament, they would expel him from the family. But her real motive was to make sure something happened to him during the competition. The father was surprised by her sudden change of attitude, but seeing how firm she was, he agreed to her proposal, and so the man was given the chance to compete. His sister grew worried. The tournament was starting the next day, and the man had little actual skill. To protect him, she decided to teach him the family's sword technique. To her amazement, the man only watched once and memorized the entire technique, even performing it with perfect skill. This astonished his sister, giving her a bit of hope for the next day. She told him that he could use this advantage in the tournament by watching and learning others' moves first. Soon, the day of the martial arts tournament arrived. Their opponent, William, seeing the family's chosen fighter was a supposed useless man, immediately mocked their father, saying that today's champion would surely be his own son, John. The man wasn't worried. After yesterday's training, he was confident about today's match. As the referee announced the start, the first round's rule was simple: break as many bricks as possible. The one who broke more would win. John went first. He easily shattered 10 bricks in a single strike. Then, it was the man's turn. He felt extremely nervous. The strategy they had discussed couldn't be used now. As the referee urged him on, the man decided to use the martial art he had once learned at the academy, silently hoping the bricks would break as much as possible. So, he gathered all his strength and struck the bricks with one powerful palm. All 10 bricks instantly turned into powder.